Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Cujo Production Sports Talk. As always, I'm Justin Crumley. I will be your host. Before we get into the topic at hand, I want to first apologize for not getting my Patriots season in review video up. I am planning on getting that up. I'm hoping my next day off is Thursday, so I'm hoping when I get a few things out of the way to get the video up by then. I'm very sorry, guys. I hate making promises and not living up to them, not being able to make good on them. So from now on, I'm gonna try not to do that because I don't want to put myself on a pedestal where I become one of those guys who says he's gonna do this and then doesn't. I don't want to become that. You guys deserve better than that. So from now on, I'm not gonna make any promises that I know for sure I won't be able to keep. But I will say I'm hoping Thursday I can get it done. Just buckle down, finally do this damn video. But anyway, just wanted to get that out of the way. Now let's talk about the topic at hand. So, tight end, Julius Thomas, who used to play for the Broncos, has been playing in Jacksonville for the past couple of years, has officially been traded to the Miami Dolphins. I believe, if I read correctly, it was for a 7th round pick. Also, there was another trade that happened between Jacksonville and Miami, and that would be the Jaguars acquiring Brandon Albert from the Dolphins for a 2018 7th round pick. Now, this trade's not related at all to the Julius Thomas trade. I just wanted to give a quick mention to that. Anyway, moving on, let's talk about Julius Thomas to the Dolphins. Alright, this is going to sound a little off because Julius Thomas has definitely not been the best tight end in the league. In fact, he's actually fallen since leaving Denver. I'll get into his numbers in just a second, but to be honest, guys, I really like this move for Miami. Now, let me explain. Miami, they kind of needed a tight end. I can't name one tight end in Miami. They have some good offensive guys like Landry Jones. I'm sorry, not Landry Jones. Jarvis Landry. Jesus Christ. It would help if I could get the damn name right. With Landry Jones. Yeah, the backup quarterback in Pittsburgh is now playing in Miami, apparently. Sorry about that. Jarvis Landry. Jay Ajayi. And some other guys. None of them. Is Kenny Stills still playing in Miami? I'm not sure. But anyway, I think Miami kind of needed another offensive weapon for Ryan Tannehill. And I think Julius Thomas is a guy who desperately needed a career revival, a fresh start somewhere else. And I think Miami's a good place for him because they have a very good offensive scheme, a more faster offense. And I know that because I've seen them play New England twice. And they made the playoffs, so Miami's definitely on the uprise. They just needed a few more things to help them get to maybe more than just a playoff appearance. And I think Julius Thomas definitely fits the bill. He does have some talent, and he is a pretty decent tight end. I just think with Jacksonville, and this is no offense to Jacksonville fans, I love the moves that you guys have made as far as these two trades go. And I love how you got Doug Marrone as a coach, and you have Tom Coughlin in the office somewhere. I think he's a vice president. I'm not sure. Maybe general. I don't know. He's in the office somewhere. So I think Jacksonville is definitely going to be on the uprise. But let's talk about Julius Thomas's numbers. I'm going to read his numbers from 2016. He played 9 games, had 30 receptions, 281 yards. He had 4 touchdowns, 3 catches of over 20-plus yards, none of over 40-plus, and he didn't have any fumbles. He hardly ever fumbles. He's only fumbled once in his whole career, and that was in 2014. So he can definitely hold on to the ball. He's a good catch. Now, reading his numbers from 2016, you might think he doesn't sound all that bad. Let me read you his numbers from 2015. In 12 games, he had 46 receptions, 455 yards, 34 was his longest. He had 5 touchdowns and 5 catches of 20-plus yards. I didn't read the average from either year. 2016, he had 9.4. He averaged 9.4 yards. And in 2015, 9.9. Now, the year before that, 2014, his last year in Denver, he had, in 13 games, 43 catches, so 3 less than the previous year, but 13 more from 2016. I'm sorry, previous year, 2015. I'm all mixed up. He had 489 yards. 11.4 was his average. He had 12 touchdowns and 7 games of 20 plus. I think 20 plus receptions. He had 7 games where he had like a reception of 20 plus yards. So and he had 1 fumble. That was the only year he ever fumbled. He had 30 first downs that year. Now in 2013, which was his breakout year with the Broncos, and actually the year the Broncos were like an offensive juggernaut, he had 65 receptions, 788 yards, an average of 12.1. He had 12 touchdowns, 10 games of 20 plus, I think, yards. Again, it might be 20 plus catches. I doubt that because the record is Brandon Marshall with 25, I think, 23, something like that. So I doubt it's 20 plus catches, but I think it's it's definitely. I'm sorry, I'm all mixed up right now. It's definitely like 1 catch of 20 plus yards because he had 2 of 40 plus. He had 41 first downs. So from 2013 to 14, 15, 16, his numbers actually decreased. So he's been kind of in the decline. But again, I think Miami is a good place for him to go because, like I said, Miami is a team that I think is closer to reaching the playoffs more consistently than Jacksonville. Ryan Tannehill, while I don't think he's an elite quarterback, I don't think he's great. I think he's functional. I think his style of play works really well with Miami. And I think with Jacksonville, they just had a very disjointed offense. Blake Bortles really regressed this year, and that really sucks because I like Blake Bortles, but I got to be honest. I think Julius Thomas will work out really well in Miami. I think this is good for him. It's good for the Dolphins because again, the Dolphins needed an extra weapon on the offense. There was I heard something. A lot of people thought they were going to go after Martellus Bennett because it's debatable if New England will bring him back or not. I'm not going to get into that. That's a whole other topic. But I think this is a good move because they got him for next to nothing. He's a tight end we've seen break out. We know he's capable of being good, a good tight end, a reliable tight end, and this fits the bill for both sides. Jacksonville definitely needed to load up on some draft picks because they're definitely a team that is looking to rebuild, and Miami, they needed another offensive weapon to give Tannehill an option to throw to. So that's it. That's all I got for you guys today. I'm sorry I kind of screwed up a little bit in the video, naming guys wrong. Naming off stats a little funky, but you've heard everything, and I did correct myself on the Landry Jones thing. So I really just don't give me any more of that crap in the comment section. I did correct myself that time. Anyway, guys, as far as this trade goes, Julius Thomas to the Dolphins. What do you guys think about it? Do you think it's a good move? Do you think it's a bad move? Who do you think won the trade? I think for now I'm going to have to go with Miami. But I don't know. We'll see. Let me know your thoughts and everything in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Smack that like button. Check out my Twitter page. Check out my Facebook page. If you want to buy some gear that I've created, like designs and whatnot, my Redbubble account is also linked in the description below. So check all that out if you would like. I really appreciate it. Have a great day, guys. If you're not having a great day, I hope it gets better. Until next time, I'm Justin Crumley, and this is Cujo Productions, signing out.